Hi viewers and welcome back to Careers Bistro. I'm excited as you can tell, but this is the show that brings you the supplement to our Careers Hub publication that is out today in the Namibian Sun, Republican and the Algemeine Zeitung. I hope you guys grabbed a copy to see some of the amazing profiles that we had for you today, and also you got to know a little bit about a company that I'm standing right at. So right now we're going to jumpstart it. We're going to jumpstart the show with an interview with the managing director of Foresight Namibia. As you can see, it's somewhere over there, and that is Unit 2. We're going to pick him up for a short little interview. Stay tuned. Okay, we are on the road. We're about to drive around the block with Mr. Andy. I hope he's excited.
I'm very excited.
All right, so Mr. Andy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and your background?
I grew up in Windhoek, and when I was young, I went to school at St. Taurus, and it was a wonderful school. I loved it.
Yes.
I had the best time of my life. And then from there I went traveling a bit, and then did some studies. I did a BCom degree.
Okay.
And then after that I jumped into the labor market, and I did computers because that's what I studied. I did a BCom with computer science.
Yes.
And I wanted to get into, that's what I wanted to do. But mainly at that stage the industry was in its infancy, and my sister was doing computer science, so then I thought, okay, well, that sounds quite interesting. But I got more involved with the accounting aspect as well.
Okay, so we know that you are the managing director of Foresight Namibia. How did you join the company, or how did all of that start? How did the company approach you, or how did you approach the company?
Look, we had our own business here in Namibia, but with technology and evolving to such an extent, it's very difficult to do everything on your own as a little island.
Yes.
Out of just Namibia. So we started working quite a while back with an associated partner, as an alliance partner in South Africa, and this always worked. It worked relatively well. Then they expanded their business and decided to go into the digital transformation, which is the future of our industry. And they moved up and got sort of joined up with Foresight. And then it was just a sort of the best way forward for me was that we also joined Foresight.
Okay.
So we Foresight Namibia, and they also, it's in South Africa. You got Foresight Holdings. They also have, and the other main thing why they also were very keen to work with us, first of all, we have a long-standing relationship, so trust and these type of things was very important. But they wish to expand globally into the Americas and into Australia and the Pacific. So they believed it would be very interesting, or it's much easier to do the homework as having a partner with Namibia due to our close ties and relationships. Hence why we became now Foresight Namibia, and I'm the managing up that operation.
Awesome. So I would like to get to know a little bit more about you as a person. What do you get up to in your free time when you're not busy with your work or your IT business?
Yeah. Look, as you saw when we left the office, you saw my little Beetle there. I love that. I love tinkering around with that. I have a split screen combi bus,
Okay.
and I also like to travel around in that. I like the old stuff. You know?
So you're an old traditional man.
Absolutely.
Also, managing the company, what are some of the challenges that you occasionally face, or how do you overcome these challenges?
Look, there's many challenges, obviously, in any business. Specific to us, being in Namibia, you think you have all these students out there, and it's sometimes difficult to get competent, dedicated, committed staff.
Yes.
A lot of, I'm not, to say it, some of the youngsters will think life is a free ride and everybody owes them something.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not like that. You have to work hard.
Yes.
So sometimes it's a challenge getting really, really great people, but they are out there, and it's just a matter of also being in the private sector. Obviously, with the COVID,
Yes.
the last 2 years, it's been horrific. Not just for us. We're still lucky, I believe, that we managed to stay going, and also because of the software that we sell, it's already catered for the digital transformation era.
Yes.
Where you could work remotely, as long as you had an internet connection. You could work from home, you could work from your cell phone.
Yeah.
The mobility was there, so we were actually lucky to carry on. But a lot of our customers weren't that lucky, because they hadn't yet made that move. So those are the sort of challenges we have, basically.
Okay, so besides the challenges, what are some of the amazing achievements that you've noticed with Foresight Namibia?
Well, we've just recently done the merge with them, but a major thing I would say is, because we have these unbelievable group of engineers, consultants, also available to us. I'm talking across the water, remotely. If we hit a snag,
Yeah.
we can tap on somebody else to say, come in and just assist us.
Yeah.
And guide us to a better way.
Awesome.
Okay.
So also getting to know Foresight Namibia, what is it that I can expect if I walk into Foresight Namibia today? What is something that I can look forward to? What is something that you offer that is very unique apart from others?
Yeah. You see, we've been in the game a long time, and what I try and push down on our staff is the attention to detail. It doesn't help doing something and you're not 100%. You must see it through.
Yes.
Right to the end.
Are there any final words that you'd like to share with us today before we conclude?
No, I just say thank you for the interview, you guys. It shocked me a little bit. It was we even had a lady with a boot in. Fantastic. But no, really, thank you for doing this, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. You've heard it yourself. That was Mr. Andy T, the Managing Director of Foresight Namibia. Well, viewers, that was amazing. I loved it. I hope you guys loved it with Mr. Andy. Well, now it's time for us to head on to our career motivation. We got a few from Mr. Andy, but let's tap into that just a little bit more.
Hi there, I'm Helge Schutz. I'm currently a freelance sports reporter, but I've been a sports reporter for most of my working career. So I actually didn't study sport. I actually studied law at the University of Stellenbosch. I got a BA law degree. But I've always loved sport and I've always been interested in it. And when I started working, my first job, I started working with the Windhoek Observer in 1988 with the legendary Hannes Smith, or Smitty. And then they had a position for sport reporters, so I took that, and ever since I've been doing that. Since then, I've worked at various different media institutes in Namibia. I was at the NBC, I was even 1 year at the Republican, but mostly at the Namibian. But also for 10 years I ran my own magazine, the Namibia Sports magazine and website. But then that had to close down, unfortunately, financially it wasn't viable. But then I went back to the Namibian full time, but now I'm just on a freelance basis with them. So in between, I did have some bits in my professional career where I did general reporting and economics reporting. I even did parliamentary reporting at a stage. But I must say, I wasn't really interested in that. I found it quite boring, to be honest. And sport I always enjoyed. And then later on, once I started investing in my equipment, specifically my camera equipment, getting nice lenses and so on, because it's quite costly, then I really, started to develop a love for sport photography. Getting great sports photos, it's really amazing. It's really what keeps me going now. Week in, week out, every weekend I'm at the sports fields taking photos, and it's that thrill that I get from taking a great photo that pushes me to go every weekend. So just while we're on this topic now, to inspire young journalists out there, I would say just find your passion in your work and do all you can to develop that. And as I said, in my case, it's photography. It gives me a great thrill, even at this stage in my career. That's something I really look forward to over weekends. I plan my weekends. I plan exactly where I'm going to be, which event I'm going to be taking, what time, and so on. And, you learn as you go along through the years. They're just technical aspects like the right light, the right settings of a camera, and then the rest you must just learn through experience. So that has been the most satisfying to me, is taking good photos, but writing I enjoy as well, obviously. It's a good skill, and through the years, hopefully you get better and you hone your skills, as they say. So I'm been in this profession so long. I didn't really do anything else, so I don't know what else I would do. But I suppose I love my work, and I should be thankful for that. Yeah.
Well, viewers, we've sadly come to the end of today's show. Well, Careers Bistro was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot from our profiles for today and saw a little bit about our company profile. Well, stay tuned, viewers, for another episode the next week. Next week, Friday, same time, a different place, of course, because we will be picking up somebody new.